I just remembered I wanted to do Julia at some point in this series. I just want to know what her situation was in this one and why she didn't really appear. And here's the thing, I know the answer's not going to be much of anything great, but I'm still curious. So let's Twisty go about. Completed the research. System the realization. I got back the stolen data even without the assistance of a sumo wrestler winning a tournament. The voices of the spirits. We soon add the spirits plant all the trees, but I've made an ominous. Oh. I also know, so we've had two independent sources confirming this prophecy. She didn't even need an orb. That's impressive. Most of us need an orb to know about the orb dangers. So let's fly back to where the tournament's happening and see if we can't punch the dangers back into the ground where they originally were. Because as we all know, dangers are a root vegetable. In many ways. Oh, God. Don't you be here. Don't you be anywhere. Right. Well, that's a promising fucking start. I want to do something that, there we go. You see? You see ordinary plonks with familiar flonks. Down you go into the earth. Now, something I have discovered about Julia is Julia has many grasp. So there's this experience during the practice rounds was much helped by just the sheer number of grasp we can do. There's also this little funny twist. A funny twist on the lovely way that we can do things is. Boo! I can, using my arms, I can make you go away. That's fantastic. It's like the opposite of one of those plain wardens. What are they called? The people with the glowy sticks who are like, come over on the rUNwAy. You know, I don't know why I'm waving my arms like any of you can see me, but you know, they go, come over on the rUNwAy. Ha ha. It does help if you say it in that voice. I hear the planes and know what to do better if you sort of get on their level like that. Come on, I know there's it's not happening. It's determined to not happen. There's this sort of pointless little thing we can do. No, you've not done it. There's like a little funny. I'm very thrilled with that move in particular. Just sort of plinky ploo and then up and away. Doesn't it really? At the end of the day. Come to bed. Yes, here we go. You can just. All of that just to sort of move them over there. What's the benefit? Nobody claims to know. But I shall claim to know you in a second if I think it'll help. If I ever get the impression that it even slightly aligns with my objectives to do so, you will go upstairs. Because when you're upstairs, you're less of a threat to me. Bam, look. Here's all my plans to do stuff.
You win.
Boing. I'm very good at jumping over you.
Get ready for the next battle.
I'm very good at jumping over you when I want to be. I think it's a shame that you don't always jump like I do. If we had more jumping in common, I don't think any of this would be necessary, but no, alas, I must jump at your throat and make you go away. I am thinking of the... It's... Oh, I'm doing it in the wrong order. It's more of a... No, it's more of a... It's a... I don't think it's meant to be. I don't think it's meant to be. Which I did it once. No, I'll just do normal ones. I don't think I've quite the dexterity to pull. Come on, at least let me do the ones I can slap. I can slap forever if I have to, and just please don't leave me alone in the world where no slaps happen. Slaps happen stance is nearly famous for me to be in.
You win.
Utter shame for that. Right, punch the naughty. Punch the naughty back. Get rid of him once again, 'cause it's time for that bit of the game. Slap a bird. He needs to be destroyed now.
Round one. Fight.
You shall not destroy this bird so easily, oh boingy. Yes, I'll use the boingy moves to get you. I know your weakness now, and it's boing. Oh fuck! You boinged me that time. You've really just... Oh, I can twist. I can twist if I absolutely have to. It is the thing I do sometimes. Ooh, ooh. Oh no. No? Huh. You thought you were clever for hiring a pirate to speak in Dutch. But no. That's really got nothing to do with how clever you are. I don't even know what problem you thought you were solving.
Fight.
Did you just think no one knew how to, and that was the reason people weren't doing it? They've got no reason to. In your quest to be original, you forgot the fundamental truth that there's not much demand for a specifically Dutch pirate. There might be a demand for a pirate, that pirate can be Dutch. I don't know why it's a deal breaker if they aren't. Oh, when you sail the seven seas, it might not matter if you're Dutch. If you are, then that doesn't make you... The sea's not gonna say, no, fuck off. You're not gonna set one foot on the boat and immediately freeze. Are you? That's not been known to happen. I don't know why I'm still on this. Perish! No, you weren't meant to perish when I punched you. It's called the perishing punch. Oh, I'm the one who's perishing. Oh, have I misunderstood? Have I grievously misunderstood the words of the favourite Jumpy? Oh, you're my favourite Jumpy now. You're ready for fucks. Oh no. Ah, the floor! The moment the floor came out, it was all over. Low parries consist of is an interesting way of saying to do this, press this.
Spirits, give me strength.
I swear there was another example of that I just sort of spotted out the corner of my eye.
Fight.
Yeah, like high attacks if left unblocked. Just the wording of some of these is a bit sort of... I mean, it got my attention. It kept me... It's a way to engage the mind, and to engage the mind is to aid learning. We don't learn if we don't board. Or if we do board, rather. But if we board the vessel of knowledge, and go across the sea. Across the sea, there's a different place where you'll learn many things today. Or when you arrive. You can't cross the sea in a single day, I don't care how good your boat is. Oh, fuck! Maybe the sea's just a really little one. A little ocean. It's sea 7.5. There's technically another sea, but we don't count it because it's very small. I think that's unfair. All the small seas go on the list now, so there's technically 12. There's technically 12 if you count all the ones that didn't get on because they're little... Oh, no, I disagree with the nautical people! It's been a very nautical theme this episode, and I don't know where it's coming from. But I wish all the water would go away. It's starting to flood everything. As you know, when I talk about nautical themes happen in real life around me. And I don't need this much salt water in me house while I'm trying to do things. It's not helpful. It's not as helpful as salt water could be. Not the best use of the substance. Oh, I was opening that Admiral Reach. Oh shit. No. Oh, it came down to the last second where laser beams had a sweep round. Once again, the timing I am saved by is the timing that you don't even laser beams out your nose.
Round 2.
That's what you keep forgetting is... Oh, I'm terrified whenever he moves. You'd better not come to get me. I've got a shelf I can put on you. Alright, be threatened by that. You'll be reduced to holding a series of books that I may or may not have ever actually read. Oh, can you imagine the ambiguity? Would it not drill a hole in you? Literally. When things get ambiguous enough, holes appear in your flesh. I know this about you. You'll get so uncertain that you're not even sure that you have a real arm anymore, and then it disappears. Oh yes, the placebo effect can be terrifying. But so can snakes. So have a snake instead, hmm? Little snake. Oh, no, don't scoop me while I'm talking about snakes. It's an old law, but it's a good law. It keeps me away. From what? I'm not sure, but you don't want me there. Come on now. Yeah, I have an associate's degree in bonk. So please stop. Stop making me prove it. All right, I can get out the paper. Get out the paper that says go away. All right, some call it an eviction notice, but I will never evict you with a piece of paper. I'll evict you with a large stone disc. Yes, the first frisbee. I found it. It can make you leave your house. It has that power inherently. Oh, it's more convincing than your average diamond. You know, sometimes I get a diamond to tell you these things. Well, no, this time I don't even need one. Shouldn't that scare you? Shouldn't that realistically be the point at which you become fearful? Oh no! You should become more fearful than this, because it being not it has made you grab me off the floor and throw me away. What's the point of picking me up off the floor if you're just going to put me on the floor again? I don't think you even know what you want at this point. Did you hear the tale of wrought iron Frank? He's not very good at his job. His job is not being made of wrought iron. We don't know how he's been failing upwards his whole career. I never learn, but fortunately neither does he. He doesn't quite get that when he leaves his face open, I can take his face away. Somebody just decided they just wanted to remove the top surface of all the floorboards, just scrape it off for a little while. I don't know what's going on, but I'll punch. I'll punch and I'll punch and I'll... No! You just sort of stepped forward. That wasn't a kick. That wasn't the kick I wanted. Oh, we're all in the mysterious realm of Bugsy Scrunkum. Stop all of what you do. and then look at me and then lose.
No, that's bad. That's also bad. Oh, that's the worst.
Norman the lawnmower, come on. I know you can mow those lawns. I feel like a lawnmower does not get a specific name unless, well, I don't think that should be allowed to do chip damage. I think you've got enough in your pocket, to be quite honest, without also having that. Go to hell. I wanted you to go to hell, but then you didn't. And you continue not doing so. Oh, come on! You don't do it the one time where it would have landed. I want this. I want that, you see. And I want it to hit as well, so I don't just want it to happen. I want... You need to leave. Your library books are overdue. It's not good enough. You can't pay the fine if you don't have the money to pay the fine.
You can't just pretend.
I draw the letter H on you. Will that convince you to abandon this futile resistance? Is there another alphabet you'd like a character from?
You win.
Help me to understand. What do you need? What do you need in this situation? What are the terms and conditions?
You don't roll in towards me. I've had enough of that.
Oh, his hands come and they go. They come and go and they dance.
Yeah, you can't really escape that much.
Oh, you can escape a little bit. Haha, boingy. Oh no, I kicked instead of defending. I've done my special clown dance instead of being ordinary again. Oh, he approached with a lunge.
Just as I made my advance, he was like, "Oh no, and I'll get you this time."
This seems about right for you to decide you might try and encroach upon me. If I know you, and I certainly do by this point.
Ooh, I was doing really well for just a second.
No, you can't hope to win as long as your teeth are covered in blankets. Why do you have a blanket for each individual tooth? They're so small. I just can't imagine what they'd be for otherwise. So I have to assume you commissioned them specifically for tooth warmth.
Warmth? Tooth warmth. Hello, it's Deep Jasper here today to talk about your tooth blankets. I don't know what's going on there.
Have you got scabbard hanging from your dick, sir? I guess I'll never know now.
There's a bird.
Here's an ordinary bird. Look, we're fine with those. They don't try and fight me. Oh, excuse me while I do a lot of craft. They've changed there's my knee. No! You shouldn't have zoomed the camera in on your hand. The surface always crumbles when you do that.
What it? Climby. Thingies.
Up we go. And now we've won. Look over there, look.
It's beautiful.
What's the pink thing?
Absolutely breathtaking.
Jeez. That doesn't answer what the pink thing is, but it is very lovely to look at. Well, we got all the trees back from the bad birds, so now it is time for, because we've gone over an ordinary video's length worth of recording. So just survival. Just survival. We'll see if we can do some graspy.
Get ready for the next
But then if we
battle.
can't, it's not like the big man's going to come out of the cupboard and bonk me with a hammer, is it? That'd be... I hope not. I don't think I saw him in there. Static electricity will serve you not. Oh, it served him a bit. I should maybe not immediately start working against myself. To have just an ordinary war. Oh, I'm trying to do silly fucks. I'm trying to do silly fucks, and it's not really helping me, and it's costing me a lot of life. It's costing me a lot of life when I should be preserving it in order to continue advancing throughout the stages. Backflip.
I did a big backflip and had nothing to say about it. Are you hopeful for me to win? I reckon. The moon's eating all your building roads.
Final round.
Fighting a bear outside a hotel. Like you do. Oh. And sometimes the bear puts you very far up in the sky. And that's another thing to watch out for. Oh. But watch out though. Because he might be convinced to do it twice. No! No, we don't want any of this to kick the bear now. Stay away from me. I did a jump.
Get ready for the next
I did a jump, so hopefully I don't lose. Oh, hopefully I won't lose. Well, I may. I may, but Nina will see it happen.
Time to die.
Final
Please
round.
don't kill me. Oh, well, at least we're already in a graveyard, so I don't have to walk very far. I don't have to walk very far once I'm dead. Come here, please. One of them. Yay! Put you through the floor. Into the catacombs we go.
Oh,
No, Twiddly feets. You can't win, please. I've got twitchy snoot syndrome. There's not much snookers coming. Jack! I guess we've got to be Jack, haven't we, at some point? I think there's probably 2 more of these that I want to do. And it's probably going to be Jack and Mokujin. And then that I might say that's it for Tekken 6. In terms of the videos I'm interested in doing anyway. So let's continue to face the facts until we get there, shan't we?
Get ready for the next battle.
And then I've got to do tag 2 at some point. I'm having this problem where I'm thinking too far ahead. And not like just
Final round.
getting through the series, getting through the series that I'm already doing. Like, I'm just making plans to do other ones, and they just all pile up on the docket. Thank fuck I keep doing a bunch of single player stuff that's like relatively short. You know, very linear, scrumbus experiences. I did a twist away. at the last second and we don't get to know what it means. Look. And then we'll... Oh! Ghost
Get
pig.
ready for the next battle.
The pig of the ghost. Or I guess he's not the pig, he's the ghost of a pig. Surely, not the other way around. We don't know. We don't know for certain though, do we, mind you? It could be...
Final round. Fight.
It could really be... No, you can't... Right, no! Brian! I was like, right, I'll finally figure out if this is a way you can get through the floor, because I know that we had a grad that put someone through the floor previously, and then Brian just said, oh, I'm sorry, die actually. Here's my knee now. Well, you know, that's longer than I should have lasted with Julia by all rights, so... Plumby plue. I do want to just see the market factory value. Because, you know, it's the one we can crouch near bulldogs. We can be really rather good. We'd absolutely never have seen any of that before. Here we go, this is what I've been wanting to do. And then the other thing, of course, is, come on, go through the floor. Go through the floor. One of these is going to do it. Go through the floor. I'll nudge you onto the glass. Fuck as my witness, come on. Nudge, 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 nudgy, nudge, nudge, nudge. Right. Go through the floor. Yes, there we go. And now we're in the house of lovely days. I can stand behind you, I can do. Well, that's sort of not much. That's better.
That's what we prefer to see. And then from this side it's... oh, ordinary bulldog again. Again for a third time. Oh, I thought that was something, I guess I missaw. So, step. Yeah, that's the video. Go home now. Goodbye for today. Tune in for another one, if you like.